Greetings, I'm Nathan Matewa, and welcome to this insightful presentation brought to you by Advent Word Media. The book of Revelation shows us God's solutions for our fallen world, restoring access to the tree of life and God's presence. Genesis is key to understanding the origins of the world's problems. A central theme in Daniel and Revelation is worldly government, humanity's repeated, failed attempts to control a planet that belongs to God. This will continue until God's everlasting kingdom is established. Eden was the ideal home, but sin led to separation from it. Humans now work for survival, experiencing pain. Humans sought solutions in city-states, like Nineveh and Babylon, introduced in Genesis 10:1 through 12. Nimrod is portrayed not as a hero, but as defying God. These texts show the spread of rebellion against God. Genesis 10 describes the origin of nations, divided by lands, languages, and families. God called Abraham out of these nations. God's purpose was to create a nation, Israel contrasting with human kingdoms, with God as their king, to bless the earth. God gave Israel light and privileges. Deuteronomy 4:5 through 9 reveals that obedience to God's laws would demonstrate their wisdom to other nations. Israel was meant to be without a human monarch, but they desired to be like other nations and requested a king. This request rejected God's rule and led to suffering like that of other kingdoms. Human rulers often prioritize their own interests. The early church's departure from the gospel and adoption of pagan practices led to a loss of God's spirit and power. The church sought support from secular powers, resulting in the papacy. Revelation 12 uses the red dragon to symbolize Satan, who works through human agents and controls worldly governments to oppose God. Rome was a key agent early on. The message for God's messengers today is to take the knowledge of the true God to the cities of the nations. God's people are to point people to the enduring city of God. God's patience with humanity is great, but judgment will follow continued defiance of his laws. Probation has limits. Rebellion began with Satan, and opposing God's government aligns with him. Satan misleads, making transgression appear beneficial. Ultimately, God's kingdom will prevail, bringing an end to the tragic history of human self-government. Thank you for watching this presentation from Advent Word Media. For more enlightening content, please subscribe to the Advent Word Media YouTube channel. Stay blessed.